Hey friends, welcome back. Ryobi has finally released the small bins organizers for the Link modular toolbox system. This is huge, and today we're going to get into it. My name is Brent. This is Live Free and Tool On. Get ready, because today we're getting organized. When Ryobi first came out with the Link modular tool storage system, I was uber excited. I did so many reviews on it. I did so much for this that I got hundreds of thousands of views, getting people into the system, really promoting it, talking to Ryobi about it. But the one big thing that was missing was the small bins organizers. And to me, that is a staple. That is a fundamental. If you're going to have a toolbox, you need to be able to organize all the small bins, and you need to not have them spill out whenever you move them around. So I actually took it upon myself and I designed an insert, some custom stuff. I sent out a bunch and it did really well. And I made my own little bins, kind of like this right here. And it was all fun and good, but I was just filling a gap because I didn't have this. Well, it's been almost a year and they've released it. And not only this, well, heck, they came out with a half size. That's pretty exciting. Now, when you look at these two right here, this one is $30, this one's $45. And if we pull it in real close, you're going to see that the nice clear top allows you to see everything inside. We have two of the same latches. This is water resistant as well, but let's go ahead and take a look in here. If you take a look at the back, you're going to see that it has a nice big rubber gasket all the way around here. Now, if we take a look at the inside of it, I'm going to turn this sideways so I can get here and touch it and move it and all that good stuff. You're going to see that right here you have, these are the typical bins, all that good stuff. That's what actually comes with it. There's this flimsy, I guess, divider that's here. It's not really straight. So if we shut it, it looks like it catches. I guess that's if you want to put something else over there and you don't want it to spill, something a little bit bigger. That's really nice to have because you can store some of your tools there. And that was one of the big things for me, is to be able to store tools and to be able to have these parts and bins and organizers and all that stuff. So this can connect to your wall and all that great stuff. You have another one here. You have three, and then you can, looks like, oh, this is a new one, right? So we'll take a look at this. You have a little divider in here. Let's pull that out so you can, change which size you want that. If you have something small, big, whatever, what have you. I wonder if so you can see that connects to the back, and you get three more of those. And then if we take a look in here, this is what it looks like empty. But if we take a look at these small bits, or I don't know, small parts organizer, you can see right here, it tells you have to put the doubles here, and you have to put the singles there. So you really don't have that much control of what you, I don't know. I thought you would be able to kind of mismatch and do whatever you wanted to as long as they kept the right geometry, but it doesn't really look that way. And that's okay, because on these two bigger ones, you can actually adjust that, and that's just fine. All right, we'll put this in over here, this little divider. This divider is like super flimsy. They need to come out with something a little bit better than this, something a little more rigid. Okay, and most importantly, the top of it. If we take a look at the top, it's going to be hard to see. Try and get the right angles, but they do have like these little divots and crevices in here that sit right down on top of the bins, and that's supposed to hold everything in place. Now, if we take a look at the half size, we're going to pop this open. Hold it open just like this. This has the same backing. It's just half the size. You have two of these multi-bins here that you can just adjust around. put stuff in there. Let's take that out. This will connect to your rails, so it's really good for just about anywhere. We'll take this out, just like so. You have 2 more bins, independent bins, and let's take a look in there. You can see where the feet are and what that looks like and all that good stuff. This does have gaskets as well in there, and I think it's like IP67. Let me see if the tag shows it. IP65, I was 2 off. This has a 25-pound rating. And what's this one? 50 pounds. Okay, well, that makes sense, right? The materials feel pretty good. They feel pretty robust. The top of it for both of these are pretty, the same. It does not feel brittle at all. This seems actually really strong. So I'm going to put this back in. And you have to put these in the right direction here. So, did I put that in the right way? I don't think so. I think I need to put it in that way. There we go. So put it in that way. Put it in that way. We'll get these in. All right, so for this one, let's have an assortment of just stuff left over from projects. Gonna do my old trick with a magnet here. Just pick up a bunch of stuff. Now I've got one little bitty black screw in here. See that? I'm gonna put that in this one, this big one. Boop, let's see if it goes anywhere. Throw that in there. Now I've got screws and finished things, and here's a 3/4 inch T fitting. All right, let's just shake it up. And just so I'm not holding the lid closed, I'm not holding the lid. All right, so it's pretty good, right? Let's see what that looks like on the floor. All right, one landed there. The other one landed there. Let's go get them. All right, let's do a quick inspection, throwing them off the table. I don't know, what is this table? 40 inches, I don't know what it is, to a concrete floor. I don't see any visible damage on here. I can see where some of the impacts were, but all in all, it looks pretty good. See, did anything come out? Now, the big thing is, remember, where we put the little black screw, and there it is, right in the same container. Now, granted, I did switch this so it's not traditional. I put it over here and, not in the middle like this one, but as you can see, we have everything is actually in the right spot that it's supposed to be in. So I'll give that a thumbs up. All right. Now, this is the one that I was worried about because it's just so dang big. And if we take a look, you can see that I don't know if you can see that, but you got a screw wedge there, you got a screw wedge there, and if you're going to have deflection, well, it's your span of distance where you're really going to have that deflection, and you're going to have that flexibility and all that good stuff. So, I mean, I'm moving it, but it's not really going anywhere. So I don't see any breaks, I don't see anything there. Let's open it up. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right, so if we take a look real quick here, all my parts are still here. All the fittings are there. I do not have any parts down here. Over here, though, I don't have any parts where I didn't have parts before. That looks good, no parts there. where I didn't have parts before. So taking a look at these, I'm an honest reviewer of tools. I think they did a pretty good job. We didn't have any spills or anything like that, but that's not to say they're perfect. In fact, I am disappointed with some of the design that I see in here. If you take a look at some of the other manufacturers, whenever they place the bins, it's almost like you just set them in place, just like that, and they slide right into place. They kind of have their own divots. This, you're going to have to work around to find the marks. And whenever you put the bins in here, they are directional. So you can't just put them any old... Oh, hold on. Looks like one of the nails actually did come out. But, you know, you can't put them any old way, and you have to make sure they're actually in there. I really wish that we could have used our existing bins that we have on our walls, but you can't use those. No, I know that these can mount on the walls. Like, if I just want to go put this here, it's interchangeable, right? So I can just go up. Well, it fits just fine up there. I was kind of hoping that if we already have some pre-packed bins, you could just switch them out as you really need for the particular job. Now you're going to have to buy all new bins. That's a bummer. But it's not the end of the world, so whatever, that's not too bad. Now looking at this little organizer right here, parts organizer is what they call it, I guess. And this is the compact. This is cool. I do like this one. I like that it's smaller. You can do a little bit more with it. So if you want to dedicate it to, this could be your electrician set or your electrical set. You could do like terminal kits. You could do some of the wiring nuts. You could do, you know, breakers, different things like that. You could have different, you know, PVC, copper, PEX, different things like that. So I think this is kind of like the best bang for your buck. I may get a couple more of these just because I really do like the organization that's within there. Another thing I hope that Ryobi comes out with is if we look at these particular bins, these are some really big bins. It'd be cool if they came out. I know they have dividers, but maybe some half sizes. That'd be cool too. So we could have, you know, just skinnier ones for whatever, miscellaneous, whatnot. And it doesn't have to be a lot. Just a couple ideas that I'm throwing out there. I can pick up the whole thing, just holding this little one. That's actually, good on you, Ryobi. That's actually really good. That's a lot stronger than I thought it was going to be. Here, check this out. Just holding one. Picking them up. And that's a wrap, folks. I've done the best test that I could do tonight, and I hope that it gave you some insight on what to expect if you're thinking about buying some of these parts organizer bins, the compact or the full size from Ryobi. And if you all have any questions, have any critiques, please let me know. I give my honest and utmost non-biased opinion that I possibly can. If you all enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I do appreciate it. And if you could share the video, I would much appreciate that. It helps out me and it helps out the channel. But most of all, I make these videos because I'm trying to get people back into tools. I'm trying to get people to use their hands. I want people to get out there and just take a risk, you know, fail. Learn from your failures, grow, and then pass that knowledge out to the next generation. So if you would, please share the video. And until next time, everyone, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye now.